Hey T Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 5, Episode 18 review. So on this week's episode, Flo locks Marlon out the house, only for him to show up, try to use his key, bang on the door. She opens it and still lets him in. What was the point? What was the point of locking him out and changing the locks if you're only going to let him in? That makes absolutely no sense. So they go in the kitchen and he was like, so you mad at me because I told the truth that we slept together? And she told me she was in a vulnerable state. You was in a vulnerable state, but you had on lingerie. Girl, get out of here. You wanted to sleep with him. The only reason why you was with Claudia is to make him jealous. You wasn't really with Claudia because you really cared for her. She was something to do for the moment. I think that you got love for her, but you weren't in love with her at all. So, Flo says that the eviction notice was fake. But then in her confessional, she admits to the producers that she is behind on rent. They ask her how much and she doesn't want to say. So all of that she was talking about at her launch party to Amara about how she the rich girl and she got the Amex and all of that, she up here fronting and stunting. And what for? Like, why is you doing all that? Like, because it's always going to come to the light and you're going to end up getting exposed. And you on national television acting like you got it like that, and you don't. And that's okay. But now you look crazy, and now you look like a liar, and now you look like a clout chaser, and now it looks like you're living beyond your means, and you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And for what? Okay. So she then puts Marlon back out again. Him and that toupee of his. I don't even understand how you could take somebody with a fake hair on top of his head seriously, but okay. So Trick is gonna let his son perform at the hip hop anniversary show that he's throwing in Miami, because you know it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop last year. So he's gonna let his son perform. His son is super geeked and excited about it. We see the son in the booth. He wasn't bad. I think that there's something there. He's not an ugly little boy. He got the looks. If you spruce him up, put him on some nice clothes, I think that he could go. You know, I really do. So then we go to Eliza. She meets up with Safaree at Safaree's movie shoot that he's doing. And they sit down and talk, and she say that she feeling bad about messing with Safaree now. Like, now she's having a guilty conscience because her and Amara made up, and she wants to tell Amara about them. But he tells her that their business is their business. He don't feel like anybody needs to know, and they need to stay between them. So she like, okay, you know, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But then on the other hand, it seemed like she still wanted to tell Amara. So later on in the episode, we're gonna find out why Safaree did not want her to say anything. So after that, Amara links up with Brooke, Princess, and Eliza. Now, mind you, in current news right now, Princess has filed for divorce from Ray J for the 75th time. I'm so sick of these people. Like, I'm so tired of y'all making Instagram press releases every time y'all have an argument and want to threaten divorce. Like, we'll believe it when the papers are actually filed and the divorce papers have been signed. Other than that, we are sick of y'all. Sick of y'all. Sick of y'all. Like, y'all was just doing fine. He was just at your poker game, cheering you on, taking photos and all of this type of stuff. Now this week, y'all back, and I can't keep up with them. So they all get together. They enjoying lunch, kikiing and everything. And Amara tells them that she has a top secret project that she's working on that she can't talk about. And she know that some of them are going to feel some type of way about it, but she don't want to talk about it yet. Trick is going with the whole prom theme for the hip hop anniversary party. But Trina does not like that. She don't want to do that or whatever. Mind you, they had a meeting. She was late. Trick had to go. So Trina come in saying what she is gonna do, what she ain't gonna do, and all of this type of stuff. And Trina is really irking everybody's nerves. Little Miss Piggy is really irking my soul. Her and her three necks need to get somewhere and sit down. Like, she is so annoying. Like, she thinks the world revolves around her. She always talking about she want things to be done professionally, but then she's not professional. She show up late. She got a stank attitude. Like, girl, ain't nobody got time to be playing with you. And then she want everything to go her way and don't want to compromise on what other people want to do. So Trick is tired of her at this point. So he tells, I think that dude is his manager and Trina's manager. He might just be Trina's manager. But he tell the dude that worked with them that he's going with the prom thing, whether Trina like it or not. Like, he's done and he's over it. So then we see Shay at the crib with her baby daddy and their daughter. She come out, she's been still going through the, pain and everything from having the DNC. And she says, that, she been questioning God and all of this stuff about why, she lost her baby. And he's like, you can't be questioning God and all of this stuff. And Shay starts to cry and he comforts her and she gets herself together. And then she says, I don't agree with your tone with my mom, or you cursing at her. And Fabo was like, I said, F the dog. That don't mean that I was cursing at her. And I'm like, dude, semantics. You were rude AF to this girl mama and so disrespectful. So Shay was like, you always talking about my family. Where your family at when it comes to Jaya? So Fabo says, I asked to take her to Milwaukee to meet my mom. And Shay was like, and I said, not until you deal with them business. And so they get to going back and forth. And he was like, okay, I cheated on you. Okay, I cheated on you. And she was like, and that's why I lost my baby, because of you. You stressing me out. And that's why I lost the baby. And this, that, and the third. So we're just learning more and more and more and more about this toxic relationship that she's in. But then Shay want to sit up there and get mad at her mama for telling her right. Like, you're dealing with someone who's constantly cheating on you. Y'all constantly breaking up. He disrespects your mother. He disrespects your brother. He don't know how to talk to people. His name is Fabo, first of all. Like, let's start there. Fabo. What? Life choices here. Life choices. And then you wonder why your life is the way that it is. Girl, he got a chin strap beard. Like, oh God, no. So Safaree, Marcus, and Ray J link up. Marcus is, of course, in Miami with his wife, Brooke Valentine. He's completely changed his life since we last seen him on Love and Hip Hop LA. He hasn't drank in 3 years, nor jerked off. He doesn't watch the P word anymore. He's a life coach. He's really trying, to get his life together. Great for him. I'm so excited. About time somebody's working on themselves. So Safaree tells him that he's messing with Eliza despite Ray J being a gossip. And we know that Ray J gonna run back and tell something to somebody, or Marcus is. So Marcus was like, you actually don't have any desire to change. And I respect where you are. He just looking at them like, y'all are some whores, okay? And I'm just gonna be over here, okay? Y'all do that. I'm gonna be over here with my wife and my kids, all right? So Trina and Trick Daddy and their business people and all of that stuff got another meeting about this hip hop anniversary concert. Everybody gathers at Trick house. Trick is cooked and everything. 3 hours have gone by and Trina is nowhere to be found. Of course, Trick Daddy is pissed like anybody else would be. Joy steady trying to make excuses for her and buy time for her. Trick Daddy ends up leaving, and he says at this point, like, he is to the point where he tired of letting Trina get her way, and it is to the point where he don't even care about their long-term friendship or her being like a little sister to him. Like, they cannot be friends at this point because she's so disrespectful. So he skeet skirts, and she arrives after he's left, talking about she had a flat tire And y'all need to accept the fact that I will never be on time. Okay, well, you'll never be on time and you'll never perform. How about that with us? Okay, since you want to be so unprofessional, but talking about some you like things a certain way. Girl, that don't even make sense. And I wish somebody would have called her out on that. So Trina has Joy call him, and, Trick is like, I'm tired of waiting on you, and, you just don't care about nobody else's time. And she's really dismissive about his feelings. And I'm just like, girl, Trina, we are over you. The viewers are over you. You have a really nasty disposition, and you're starting to look more and more like Miss Piggy. And that man you dating is Kermit the Frog. Girl, get out of here. So Flo goes to see Claudia at her crib. And Claudia is on some, I don't want you no more. I don't want you. You's a lie and you's a cheat, and I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you no more. Get out of here, Joe. That's what she was on. So we find out that Claudia was the one that gave Flo the money for the eviction so she wouldn't get evicted out her shop, child. And then you had the nerve to go and sleep with this man. I know you're lying, but I'm confused because the thing about Flo and Marlon sleeping together came out that night when the eviction notice was served. So you found out about that and still gave her the money? That don't make sense. You dumb. So I can't even be mad at Flo because you stupid. You found out what the tea was and then still helped her out. You should have told her to go ask Marlon for the money. It's probably hiding up underneath that toupee. So, she goes on to say, you never loved me and you was just using me. And she was like, and that's why I talked to Hot Topic about this. And then that's what gets Flo upset. Like, oh, you ran to go talk to the ops. Like, okay, my sister was right about you. So Flo started calling her a clout chaser and say she'll never find anybody like her. Like, okay, brokey. So she leaves. And at the end of the episode, we see Amara pull up to a house, knock on the door, and nonetheless, it's Safaree. That's the person that she done this top secret project with. The video that they did actually came out about 2 weeks ago. It's really raunchy and child, I guess. I think that Amara only did it to show and prove that, yeah, if I still want them, I can get them type stuff with Flo questioning her about whether or not they still mess around. I think that's the only reason why she did it, honestly, truly. Because other than that, why? I'm going to give this week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm going to give this week's episode a B+. It was cute. It was a cute little episode. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about it down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.